Hi, StacyBurke here. It is my day off. I kind of put a little bit of makeup on, not too much. Felix is right next to me, and I hope you can hear me. I'm on my laptop, and I am revisiting some old footage that you guys don't get privy to. This was filmed 8 years ago, called Shipkicker. Ship Ship Kicker. And it was one of my monumental birthdays. And this was when I was married. A lot of drama. I did videos on this and I kind of like touched on it, but I didn't really go full on. And basically, when I was married, it was a very abusive marriage. And it was a monumental birthday of mine. And I even verbally told my husband, because everyone says, well, no one is a mind reader, just tell him. I told him I want something. I want a birthday, a nice birthday. I don't want it to be because my birthday's always on Memorial Day weekend, and we have functions all the time. I didn't want to be lumped into it. I didn't want just a barbecue on a rooftop or anything like that. I want something special and really nice because my husband's monumental birthday, I did the same thing. Even though the cops came, it wasn't my fault, but I really did this big elaborate thing. And it wasn't that I was expecting something money making, like some big. I just wanted something different and very grand and just something more meaningful. And even my minor suggestions were belittled, ignored, or it just turned out to be a very terrible birthday. But I have a lot of different terrible birthdays that I could chalk up to, as we all do. But yeah, he kind of sabotaged it on purpose, and he got our friends involved, and he made our friends against me. Looking back on it, it totally makes sense. But during this time when I was married and I was filming, I did not know this, and I blamed our friends, and I did exactly what he wanted me to, was to get angry at him, not be friends with him, and then he was like the middle guy trying to like appease everyone, and he was like the good husband trying to make everything right, but I'm just a wackadoo wife, and I'm going crazy. Learning now. You look back on things like, oh, this was all manipulated, gaslighting, totally, I totally get it. Now I'm friends with the friends that he tried to do that to, and we all agree that what he said to them and what he said to me, anyway, it just turned out really, really bad and very depressing. And my monument, he would sabotage a lot. Like if I had a photo shoot the next day, he would create a big, huge blowout fight to last into the wee hours of the morning, where I didn't get any sleep and my eyes were all puffy and cried out, and I looked a mess, and I was always running late to photo shoots looking terrible. And I noticed now looking back, it was all sabotage. It was all sabotage. So many. Um, but this was called Shipkicker. This was Queen Mary held a country western festival at the Queen Mary, and this was 2015. And all our friends were having a different party because it was Memorial Day weekend, and he was trying to make it to be my birthday and bring cake, and they were not in on it. They were like, no, this is it. He tried to merge my birthday to their party, which I told him in the very beginning that I didn't want. And then he still tried to do it. And then when I got angry at it, he was like, well, like you played the victim. It's a long story. I don't even know how to get into it. But um anyway, we go to the Queen Mary. Um while our friends are having a separate party. And then he's like divulging, he's admitting to certain things that he did. He did drugs with our friends, and then he tried to blame them. Looking back, and then I got angry, more angry at our friends. but then realizing he's just trying to wedge it more, like, you know what I mean? And so a lot of it is retrospect of what I'm learning about these videos that I'm looking back on. And so we go to, while all our friends are having the separate barbecue party at our building on the roof, we go to this country western place at the Queen Mary for my birthday. Um, and then one of our other friends meet up there, and one of our other neighbors who has a booth there because he does limousines and stuff and stretch buses and party buses and stuff, and he has like an area there showcasing that. Well, my husband gets really drunk, as you'll see in this video that I'll post on the end of this, hopefully, if I can edit it, if I can find my editing software and do it correctly. Uh, anyway, during this, I'm thinking we're me and my husband are connecting because he's confessing all these bad things that our friends did to him. But looking back, he's just gaslighting. And so I'm like, oh my God. So it's making me feel like it's us against the world type of thing. He's just totally playing along. He knows what he's doing, but this time I'm buying it. And then one of our other friends, Nancy, shows up, and then she's having fun with us. And you could tell in this video he's getting progressively really drunk. And then we go to visit our neighbor's brother, our neighbor that lives here. He has a bunch of brothers, and one of his brothers owns this company that does buses and party buses and limousines and stuff like that. And you could go on these limousines and buses and look at them and test them out and book them. And Roy's really drunk, and this is what he does. He likes to literally piss on people when he feels like, oh, you think you're above me. So he gets really drunk and he gets on these buses and he starts acting a fool. And I'm the wife trying to calm him down, At the same time, I'm looking like I'm the controlling wife, but I know he's out of hand. Where he gets so out of hand, he goes, I need to go to the restroom. And he gets in the back of the bus and he starts unzipping his pants, about to pee on the bus, like where it's leather seats. And I try to stop him. And luckily, my neighbor's brother sees this, the family. No, no, Roy, you can't do that. No. And and Roy's acting like maybe he is drunk, but I think it's a little bit what? What? I'm just going to pee. And so, here, lay down, Roy, lay down. So we make him lay down. He puts his cowboy hat tilted, and every once in a while he gets up, I gotta pee, and then they have to wrestle him. Like, if you have to go pee, you go outside or you go to the restroom. You don't pee on the bus. Because he does stuff like that. Like, I remember this one guy got a brand new car, and he was hawking a loogie, but he was looking like he was hawking it away from the car, but he knew the wind was going this way and he did it purposely so the loogie landed on the car. He does that a lot. And it was just a mess. It was a ship show, if you know what I mean. Um so I'm just looking back on all my birthday videos and stuff because I'm posting them on my Patreon and stuff and going through because it's my birthday month, birthday week, or birthday season. And I just thought it would pop on and give you commentary on this video because I used to have another YouTube channel because I didn't want my friends to, because Roy made me feel like very insecure about StacyBurke, so I created another YouTube channel just for my family and friends so I could share video without it being attached to StacyBurke. So so there's a lot of videos that you haven't seen that I have a secret YouTube channel. That's nothing. That's really nothing. But I'm gonna figure out how to transfer the videos to StacyBurke so you can see them. But in the meantime, I could just film it and That's what I did. I just did it on my phone. Um, but I was just looking at this video and how naive I was and believing him. And I thought this was a lovely moment in our marriage where we were really connecting and being with all our friends. We were so alienated with our friends. They're having fun at our apartment on the roof. And we're like, we're doing our own thing. And we're so in love that we could just be with each other. When really it was all manipulative. It was all gaslighting. It was all a control thing. It was all something to make me look bad later. And it's almost like that movie with the Bruce Willis and little kid where I see dead people. Like it's like you look back and I'm like, oh my god, the clues were all there. And I can say I'm a fool, but not really, because we all get fooled that way. But it's like, I thought we were connecting, and I thought it was like great, and it really wasn't. He was just manipulating me. He knew that how important this birthday was to me, and how I had other past birthdays that didn't work out. And and he really sabotaged like anything important to me. He would sabotage, and this is one of them. And he really like anyway. There are people talking downstairs, but so anyway, I'll just put this on the I'm just gonna put the video after this, and I don't know if you can see the clues. I don't know, they're just random, and he would make fun of me filming, but I was trying to have a fun time. I was just trying to have a fun time. And trust me, I had my own birthday, like my first birthday without him. You'll see me, I'll post it up. My sister's best birthday ever. I just went on my own, and I made my own best birthday, and then I went again to Punk Rock Bowling, and it wasn't. And I don't want to be like, oh, I want my birthday to be good. It's just anything special you want or feel, and you get made fun of for wanting or liking or not really expecting. Just like, hey, that'd be cool if this would happen, and then they just mock it, and or like if like things like if I had a photo shoot, he would sabotage me to make me stay up all night fighting to where I was puffy, and then I'd be late. I'm like, well, there's my wife running late, act like a muck, and like, or like we'd be in somewhere public, and he would say something to me that trigger me, and then I would blow up. I'm like, oh, look at my crazy wife! Oh my god, look at her! And have you understand what I'm talking about? Then you know what I'm talking about. And it happens more in relationship than in relationships. It happens in real life with friends, politics, government, jobs. It happens all over the place. And once you've been through it, you recognize the signs. And if someone calls you crazy, ignore it. Listen to your own intuition. You know better, because I think that's one of the reasons why Roy really did me in for the divorce. And I fought and fought. He really, I'm going to do another video about the whole divorce, wrap it up in a bow. But like, there was one day when I looked at him, I go, I see right through you. And things changed with us then, because I saw through everything. I saw through everything. Because if I have a little bit too much to drink or something, he would say, you know what you did? Da, da, da. And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then there's been times where it looks like I'm drinking, but it's actually just literally soda. And there'd be times I wasn't drunk at all, and he would do the same thing. And I looked at him, I'm like, funny, because I wasn't drunk. I didn't drink that day. What? Because he didn't know that. And I'm like, how many times have I been blamed for something? And then the shroud was off, and I go, I see right through you. And everything changed after that. He did not like it because he knew that he couldn't get away with it anymore. And I go, I'm on to you. I am on to you. And then that's when I started doing my own thing. Even though I was married, I go, look, I don't want any fights. You can't blame me if I'm not around to be blamed. So I'm going to do what you do. You do what you do, boo. I'm doing myself, and I'm not going to get mad at you. You do whatever you want. But he would find a way to piss me off, because like he would grab things off the wall, or he would punch holes in the walls, or he'd find things and break things, and where I had to intervene, because people like that, it's, They can't be ignored. They can't be ignored, man. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff I could talk about, but I'm not going to go further than this. So here's the video, Shipkicker. It's one of my birthday episodes, 2015. And this is just the sidebar to it. And I'll have more to talk about to you later. So continue watching to all my Stace-Cadets and my Burkettes. Have a groovy day. And watch the video starting now. It's a big burger. You might have seen this. This is what we do.